Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. So today we are doing a full face using affordable makeup, drugstore makeup inspired by spring. I really wanted to play with like mints and turquoise and a pop of green, just kind of like match my top. And the look came out okay. Definitely didn't come out how I envisioned it, but it is what it is. All the products, like I said, are super affordable. I love doing drugstore makeup tutorials, so I definitely miss them. I feel like I've been really focusing on high-end makeup, but if you know me, if you know my channel, my heart belongs in the drugstore. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. I do try to upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. For sure, Mondays for Makeup Monday, where I just show an in-depth tutorial for the eyes. So again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. It is free 99. And with that said, grab your cafecito and let's jump right into today's full face drugstore makeup. So for my primer, I am going to use I cannot take myself serious. I really want to take these off because I sound ridiculous. Oh my goodness, my husband has been making so much fun of me. My daughter has been making fun of me. My sister, my brother-in-law, they all make fun of me because I have a lisp. Like, I can't even take myself serious. I just popped these in today. This is week 1, tray number 2 of my Beige eyeliner journey. If you haven't seen that video, I will have it linked up here, but I am on a journey to healthy teeth, closing my gap, fixing my bottom teeth, and just having, you know, healthy teeth overall. And it hurt a little bit. It didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to hurt. And I really want to take them off during filming because I get annoyed like hearing myself. I hope you guys don't mind it too much. I just sound so funny, but filming usually takes me at least like 2 hours. And I can't have these off for more than 2 hours, and I still need to eat like dinner and stuff. So if you guys have any recommendations on how to, you know, learn how to talk, especially S's are the ones that I have a hard time. Okay, I'm gonna take off the bottom one. I think, yeah, that's definitely going to help a little bit. I'm sorry. For my foundation, I'm using the Profusion Feel Good Skin Longwear Skin Perfector. The lisp is still there, and I'm just going to blend this into the skin. I haven't used this foundation in so long, you guys. So long. I have medium 5, which is warm yellow, and tan 1, neutral tan. So I guess I'm gonna have to just speed up my tutorials now so I don't go too long without wearing my aligners. These are like a 22-hour a day thing, so you have to constantly be wearing them all day, every day. I don't mind it because I am a stay-at-home mom. I work from home, so I don't have to be out and about. I don't have a regular job where I have to talk to people, you know. It's just me and my kids and my husband. But when it comes to filming, like I said, I usually take at least 2 hours filming, and I cannot have them off for more than 2 hours. I mean, maybe you could, but I don't even want to try it. Like, I'm trying to be a good citizen and follow the rules. For my bronzer, I'm going to use the Revolution Eye Bright Under Eye Concealer, but this is as a bronzer in the shade Caramel. And I see you guys on Instagram tagging me using this. I love it. I love when you guys tag me on this stuff. I am going to go a little heavier hand, I guess, with the bronzer, since this foundation is a little light on me. So let's apply a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. Oh my gosh, I grabbed the wrong one. Nope. I'm actually going to mix two. This one is medium peach. It's, as you can see, very light. I don't know why it's so light if it's medium peach. But then I mix it with light beige, which is a little bit more neutral. Just like here. And then there. But I'm just going to pounce the sponge. I grabbed way too much. This is what I mean when like a little is less most of the time, because I overdo it. Like I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. No surprise there. Ah! And then I just start going ham with my concealer. And I end up with way too much. I feel like I'm going to have to reach for another concealer because this one is a little too light. And I didn't color correct. And I've noticed that when I have like dark circles and if I use a really light concealer, it tends to look gray on me. So if you're having that issue, if you have dark under eyes and then you're using a concealer that's maybe like 3 shades lighter than your actual skin tone and it looks gray on you, it's because you're not color correcting. And I didn't feel like color correcting today. Okay, so for my blush combo, you guys, this has been my absolute obsession. It is the Coral Crush Cheek Kiss Cream Blush. Why is there so many S's? By Milani, and I just tap this in. These are so pigmented. A little goes a long way unless you're trying to go like heavy-handed, which, hello, that's me. But I'm just going to take this up here, and I've been really into like just bringing my blush up into my cheeks. I know that a lot of people are like not doing that because it doesn't lift your face, but who cares? I do what I want. And then I take whatever's left on the little brush and then I just put it on the tip of my nose. Then I'll take a little bit onto the forehead. I am going to set the skin because honestly, I don't remember how this foundation wears. I haven't used it in so long. And it's been getting humid here in Houston. And when it gets humid, my skin, girl, gets oily. Like really, really bad. It's that time of year again to pull out my super matte foundations, all my matte combination, all my magic tricks, and start applying them to my skin because I get so oily. But honestly, like I've had dry skin for like these past months, and I prefer oily skin over dry skin anytime because my skin just gets so flaky and it gets crusty too. For under my eyes, I'm going to go back to a product that I haven't used on camera for a long time and I actually haven't used it, and I started using it again. I was like, yes, I know that you are amazing. I'm sorry I forgot about you. It is the LA Colors Universal Translucent Matte Setting Powder. This one is so good, you guys. It's under $5. I think it's $3 at it's $3 at your local Family Dollar. And it sets your under eyes so nicely. You can use it for your entire skin, but I like to use it just underneath the eyes. It gives you this like soft filter like effect onto the skin. For my bronzer, I'm using this one by Maybelline, the City Bronzer in the shade 300. I forgot about this bronzer because it was like way back there and I pulled it out. I was like, baby, where you been? This is such a good bronzer for medium to like tan skin. It really gives you like a nice little tan. Now for the blush, on top of the Milani cream blush, I use the Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. Now this one is more like luminous, it's not matte, which I'm personally not a fan of because if you have large pores, or if you have textured skin, or if you have more mature skin, like blushes like this tend to emphasize all that just because they have, like, can you see, more of a luminous finish. But girl, I don't even care. I've just been into this combo and I'm just living my life in this peachy, corally goodness. Do you guys see that? Before I go in with the eyeshadow, so I'm going to use the Revolution Conceal and Define Mattifying Longwear Fixing Spray. And I'm going to just drench the skin. So for my eyes, I wanted to play with a palette that I don't think I've ever used on my channel, and a brand that I don't really use on my channel anymore. Like, honestly, I kind of forgot about this brand. And some of you guys have been asking me to use more She Glam palettes. So I got this months ago and then I just never played with it. This is the Perceptive Pisces palette. So they came out with a whole, what do you call it? Like a whole collection of like Pisces, all that stuff. Not astrology, I guess. Not really into that stuff. But they sent it to me and the palettes are really pretty. I wanted something to really match my shirt because I love this like soft mint green, but I don't have any color quite like it. So I'm going to stick with this like turquoise-ish of colors because that's as close as I could get. And I forgot to apply highlight with you guys. So I just used the Believe Beauty Champagne Kiss highlighter. I'm going to prime my lids using the Fusion Pigment Base eyeshadow pigment in the shade Neutral. Some of you guys have been asking me if this one compares or how it compares to the P. Louise base, and honestly I wouldn't say this one is a little bit more runny than the P. Louise. The P. Louise is a little thicker, it's a little creamier, but this one isn't like watery either, you know. The consistency is not the same, but I feel like the end result is pretty close. Like, if you're not wanting to buy the P. Louise base, definitely buy this one because honestly this one does the job for me. I'm going to start off with the shade Gentle, and I'm just going to work that into the crease just right here. I'm going to use a little bit of Idealist, which is the shade right next to it, and I'm going to use that one to kind of just like diffuse the edges a little bit of this color. Honestly, these palettes, or this palette in specific, is so creamy. Like, the colors are blending out so nicely. I was not expecting that. I mean, I was, because honestly these palettes have never disappointed me. Like, all the ones that I have ever tried from She Glam, they've always been like very consistent as far as like quality and pigment. So not disappointed. I don't know if these are still available. I want to say yes. If they are, then obviously I will list them in the description box for you guys if they are still available. Last but not least, I'm going to use Neptune, which is the deepest turquoise. Hopefully this is deep enough. If not, I might go in with like a touch of black just to like deepen things up. Yeah, I think this is going to be too light. I'm going to go in with a hair of black. Just literally a little bit because I want to deepen up the crease, but without making it like too dark. Just adding a little bit of that black. It's going to give me a little more dimension. Obviously you don't have to do this if you don't want it deep, but if you do, then add a little bit of black, or you can add like a forest, like a deep green, and that would give you the same result. But I'm too lazy to get up and get another palette, so I'm just going to use this little brow pencil that I have. My Deck of Scarlet, it's what I've been using for my brows. And it's black because that's the color that I've been using for my brows. And it's such an intense black. So I'm just going to use that. I created a little like line so I can go ahead and cut the crease. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm just going to stamp it. Sorry, I was totally blocking your view. I'm going to go in with this color as well as this color and take that into the inner corner. For my inner corner, I'm going to take this color in Intuitive, which is definitely a little more green. And then I do want to spice things up, so I'm going to use this gel eyeliner from LA Girl Pastel Dream in the shade Magic Mint. I'm going to use this other palette from the same She Glam collection in Virtuous Virgo. And I'm going to use this green one just because I want a little bit more green. And I'm going to pop that into the lower lash line. I don't know which lashes I'm going to use. I have 3. These are new from the brand Ioni. You can find these at Dollar Tree. This is the Wispy Round Crisscross from the Electric Jungle collection. And then I also got Wispy Doll. Honestly, these look so pretty. And then I also got Wispy Dramatic Fool, which obviously are way more dramatic. I think for today's look, I think I want to use Wispy Doll so everything kind of like peeks through. I kind of regret adding the green to the lower lash line now. It's okay. I ended up using the Wispy Round lashes, these, because I felt like they just went with the look a little bit more. And then for my lips, I just lined them a little bit using the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner. And then for the center of the lips, I'm going to use the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in Dainty Days. This is such a beautiful, soft, like peachy coral color. I'm just adding this to the center. I'm going to add a little bit of the This Is Milky by NYX as well. I feel like this look needed a little bit of gloss. Alright, you guys, and this is the end. This is the full tutorial. It's very spring. I love the like jewel toned emerald green with like a pop of like a little bit of a lime green. So I hope you guys enjoyed this full face of drugstore makeup, affordable makeup. Spring/summer edition. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this look. Tag me on Instagram, send me your pictures on my DM, tag me on your stories, and I can just post you on mine and show you some love. Thank you for the support, thank you for being here, and thank you for your time. I love you, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye!